Hello everyone, this is Stan and welcome back to Boston Treasure Hunters. What you're looking at here is all my coins from the Middle East that I have. Some of these are sorted by kind of grouped together by country. Other ones are literally just sorted by number, if it has a 10 or a 5 or a 25. These two stacks down here, or actually there's about three stacks, I have no idea what they are because I can't decipher what they're saying. And some of these here are just actually grouped together because they're all the same type. Like these three here, if I could show them to you, let's see here. Nope, that's not working. These three down here all have a 25, a 10, and a 5, and they're all very similar. Maybe some of you know what they are, and you can leave it down in the comments below, even though I'm going to look at those right now. And what I'm going to do is put a sheet of paper down here and figure out what countries these are from and show you. Then I'm going to go through Coinoscope and Ucoin online and see which ones I need my collection and show you which ones those are as well. There's actually under 2 pounds of coins here, so there's not a whole lot, maybe 150, 175 coins or so. This pile over here, though, I do have to tell on myself because I'm good at that. I actually did a mistake. These are all coins that are either from Asia. There's one coin here from Cuba, another one from Yugoslavia that made it into all of these by mistake. So sometimes when sorting coins, understand you're going to make mistakes and just kind of laugh yourself like I do. So what I'm going to do now is I'll be right back. When I come back, these should be labeled by country on a white sheet of paper. And just like that, presto, I am back. And if you think that took more than a minute, you'd be absolutely right. More like an hour and a half. So I don't even know how many countries we have here. I didn't even count them up yet. There's what, 24, I think, total. We'll start up here though. We have a couple coins from Laos. Then we have a South Korean student bus token. It took me about 10, 15, maybe 20 minutes looking and looking and looking for this thing. Let's see if I can't zoom in on that just a bit so you guys can see it. There we go. It's got a bus on it. I looked and looked and looked and finally was able to find it. It's a South Korean bus token. If you're thinking of getting into world coins at all, make sure you leave yourself a lot of research. Okay, then we're going down to the Ottoman Empire. What I found out, I believe it's 1876, maybe. Cool thing about that is I only have one other Ottoman Empire coin that I recall of, and it's from the 14th century, and it's 20% silver. Maybe I'll show you that in just a bit. Let's move on with this. We have one from Pakistan. Then we're going to come up over to here. We have Sudan. We have Algeria. We have a couple from Nepal. Then we have Lebanon. And coming up over to the next area here, we have a couple from Kuwait, a few from the United Arab Emirates, which I should have known. I was literally just looking at the print on these coins, just toss them in the bin. I mean, it literally says United Arab Emirates on it already, so I should have done that, but didn't. Wasn't paying enough attention. Then we have a couple coins here from Egypt, Jordan. Then we're going to come back up over here, and we have Sri Lanka, which I know I at least have one or two from there. Ukraine, I think I have a couple of those. Armenia, I don't think I have any. Croatia, I'm sure I have some of those. Then we'll come over here, and we have Saudi Arabia, which there is just those two, sorry. Then we have one from Kazakhstan. I'm probably butchering that, I apologize. South Arabia. Then down here, Bulgaria. Then coming back up here, we have a bunch from Iran, a whole bunch from Morocco, and a whole bunch right here from Israel. A whole bunch right there. There is just a ton of Israeli coins here. But the biggest area was actually Thailand. Just a ton of coins from Thailand, totally different designs. Some I was figuring out as I went, but I still checked anyways just to make sure. And that is what, let me just zoom back out of this just a bit so you can see the whole thing right here. Hour and a half worth of work. Lots of fun. I actually do enjoy this thoroughly, so even when I kind of complain and whine a bit, trust me, I still like it a lot. What I'm going to do now is go through each country, match it up with the collection that I have once I figure out the year and the denomination, because some of them aren't very clear on there. And then match it up to my collection. When I come back, we're going to see what we have left. So I believe there is 24 countries here. Hopefully we still have 24 when we get back. So with that, I'll be back in just a second. Okay, everyone, and I am back. We started off with 24 countries. I think we're down to 20. And I had said I thought I was going to be adding new countries to my collection. Not true. I actually had at least one coin from each one of these countries already listed. I'm going to show you real quickly. As you can see, these are in different types of holders, literally. I ran out of a lot of 2x2s, so I had to get very creative quickly. I was using these right here, the plastic type, but ran out of those as well, so that's why I went to use index cards and just something so when I get the 2x2s, I can just transfer them over there and I know what they are and I don't have to research them all over again. All of this took, I would say, 10 hours at least. Yeah, it was a lot of work to get the dates on the coins, researching them, trying to find out, basically I already knew what countries they were, but finding the dates on a lot of these is difficult, and at some point I do want to make a video on how I go about doing that. So we're just going to go through real quickly. Here we have Armenia, Bulgaria, Ceylon, Croatia, Egypt. Up here is a big stack, and those are Israel. Then down here we have Iran. Then we have a couple coins there from Jordan and Kazakhstan. I'm probably butchering that. Lois. Then we have Lebanon. And over here is Morocco, Nepal, the Ottoman Empire, which is now Turkey, and Pakistan. Then we got Saudi Arabia. Down here we have Sudan. We have Thailand, the United Arab Emirates, Ukraine, and the last coin that I'm going to show you is this one here. This coin here I have spent literally hours looking at because 5 baht and it's 1982. However, the 1982 5 baht is from 1982 to 1987. It has the same date up here on the top, but supposedly down on the bottom is where you can actually find out if it's 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, or 87. I don't see it. I've actually messaged a couple different coin boards to see if somebody can tell me what I am missing or what I'm not seeing. Because on the reverse, it says on the reverse, which this is, at the bottom is where you find the date. There's nothing there that I can see of. I've looked at every single symbol that's on here. I've looked at the edges. I've looked at the obverse as well, just in case. Cannot find anything on it. So if anybody has any information on that, please let me know. This is all of the discards right here. Let me zoom back out a bit so you can see all that fun stuff. And this is what we ended up getting. There's 20 countries here going into the collection. I obviously have to get more supplies, and once I do, I'll be adding these into my collection. But this was a lot of fun. World coins, if you get into them, if you're curious about them, make sure you give yourself a lot of time and do a lot of reading first. It's a lot of work, but thoroughly enjoyable. It can be frustrating at times, especially with this one here. I don't think I've ever had a coin where I just couldn't find anything about it. The last time I did was a coin from the Ottoman Empire, which I thought was a silver hammered coin, which was, but I didn't know it was Ottoman Empire. And I brought that over to Sachs and Bowers, and Stanley there actually, within 15 seconds, knew exactly what it was. I'm hoping I don't have to do the same thing with this. I want to be able to find it out, but we'll see. But that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did making it. This was a blast. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe. Again, I have a lot of views, but not a lot of subscribers. I would like to see that even out a bit. Well, that's it for this video. Until next time, happy hunting.